Hi, my name is Jodi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Throughout my journey, I've met some pretty interesting people, done crazy things, had heartbreaks, met the love of my life, laughed until I cried, traveled to over 64 countries, learned some pretty hard lessons. I've loved hard, lost, won, and then some. I'm a daughter, mother, wife, sister, best friend, costume designer, preschool teacher, senior food awards judge, Observer Style Woman of the Year awardee, secretary, television host, socialite, makeup artist, sales rep, model, and now YouTuber. Join me as I talk about everything from motherhood to makeup, style, lifestyle, and just about everything in between. Come along with me as I show you a glimpse into my crazy, hectic life. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Jodi. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you my nighttime routine with Remi. Remi's nighttime routine, okay, it's not night and she's very confused because she just woke up from a nap. But anyway, so one of the cool things that I did when I came home with her as a new baby, I decided to sleep train Remi. This is what I do with my kids, okay? Whatever anybody else does or whatever you think is right, that's great for you. This is what I did with Remi. So about the third week, I really wanted her in her own bed. So it was hard for me because I had to get up. I had to stop using the side sleeper and walk over into her room and put her back in her bed. And I would nurse her, put her back in her bed, and try my best, a few nights it was hard, to leave her in her crib. So, you know, she developed like a natural sleep pattern. Remi's a little different from Levi. Levi, I wrote out the schedule from the book, and when it said nap time at 9 o'clock, he was napping at 9 o'clock. When it said wake him up after 45 minutes, I'd wake him up after 45 minutes. I tried that with Remi, did not work. So what I do in the night with her is at about 6:30, it is bath time. So I take her up into her bedroom and I will take off her clothes, clean off any extra nappy cream. Take her over into the bathroom. We make a stop at the mirror. The gold frame mirror is actually from my dad's mom, Grandma Peggy, and it was at her front door of her apartment. And it was just something that, like, me and my cousins would always look in the mirror and tease each other who looked better. And I'm vain, so when she passed on, I took the mirror. So we just always pass the mirror, do a little jump up, and you know, she laughs, and I just always remember Grandma when I'm passing the mirror. Every time we're going for a bath, we pass the mirror and we do a little jump into the mirror. I will put her into her bathtub, and while I'm waiting for the water to get warm, I'll give her her cup and her ducky to kind of, you know, distract her. I hate wasting water, so Levi is actually used to bathing in cold water. Remi, my little princess, I kind of wait for the water to get warm. Fill her bath about quarter of the way. And then what I will do is I will get her a rag, a clean rag. She gets a clean rag every day, and or every bath time. I wipe her eyes first, her nose, and before I got her this cute little gummy brush from Baby Bop, I would just use her rag and just wipe off the gums. With this gummy brush, I put it on my finger and I use it to massage her gums. No, this helps with quite a few things. Massage her gums because she's teething. She loves it. Get out any excess toast or whatever that she may have stuck on her tongue. And for me,
she is doing that.
Yeah. For me, she's getting used to the idea of, okay, it's bath time, we're doing this, and we're also brushing teeth. So this will eventually turn into a toothbrush with toothpaste as she gets older. Rinse it off, and then what I'll do is I'll just wash it off with some antibacterial soap. Good job! Just give her a little gum massage, and also it helps with the routine. So she knows that along with bath time, there comes this brush gum, brush teeth thing. So as she gets older, she knows that this is just a part of it. It's not some random toothbrush that I dropped in when she's 1 year old and she's like, what am I supposed to do with this? You know, I try for consistency. I really do try for that. Then with her bath now, so do the whole clean out of the bath, yada, yada, yada. Oh, let me get something. All right. I think I wash her hair way too much, but it's bad.
Her straight hair.
Curly.
Straight.
Look, it's gonna curl up now.
Is it gonna curl?
Yes.
No, it's not.
And I have a few things that I do. So I encourage your curls. I'm like, come on, curls. There we go. Alright. Couldn't bother pause it. Since she was 3 weeks old, and I did this with Levi as well, I gave probiotic drops. Wait, my YouTube hand. Can you see that? Now, what probiotics do, you know, moms can take this as well and dads. It helps with gut health. It helps with digestion. And if you have good gut health, you have good digestion, you're digesting that milk good, you're breaking down that milk good, then the chances of you getting colic are a little bit less. So for new moms, I would suggest a probiotic drop. Levi is now on a gummy. Just as he gets older, you're not on baby drops anymore. You kind of move to gummies, and then I'm on a tablet and stuff like that. It's good for probiotics. Is good for overall gut health. One thing I forgot to show because Remi slammed her finger in the wet wipes container. I'm gonna use some Mama Earth lotion. Got this the Life store in Jamaica. He sent me some goodies. They have some nice stuff there. Lotion off. This one is lavender, so it's nice and calming and soothing. And
what are you doing with your tongue?
Oh no, she closed her finger in it. Okay, shh. Okay. Oh, it really squeezed her.
Did it cut it?
Oh no. Oh, okay, baby. Oh, okay. She just won't lie down. Anyway. So I lotion her, and then I like Lulu Holistic. I love their stuff. It's natural. A Jamaican girl runs a company, and I like supporting Jamaicans. So whether they have a store or whether they make products, I like getting my stuff from Jamaicans. So the lotion that I used on Remi earlier, that's a store in Jamaica. And they sent me a package of that stuff. Is really nice. The Life store is on Constant Spring Road. But yes, so I use this baby butter from Lulu's on Remi's face. Remi has eczema, and she gets right in that fat fold on her chin. She gets really bad eczema, so I will just rub some of this on her face with the butter. I will dress her. Dry. You playing with the container again? It squeezed your fingers good and proper, you know. Sure. Okay, Remi, okay. Making me look bad, man. Just be quiet-ish. Alright, done. I'm done. Jeez. And bath time finishes at around 7 o'clock or so. I'll take her downstairs for a kick around on our mat, you know, to play with brother, play with dad, have a little bonding time. Because I found that as soon as bath time was finished and I was trying to put her to sleep, she wasn't tired. So I would be in there patting her. She'd fall asleep on my shoulder, and as I put her in the bed, she'd wake up. So I realized she wasn't tired. So I take her downstairs with me now, and we all have some family time. We play around, you know. She plays with brother, which is a highlight of her life. She loves her brother. And then I will come upstairs at about 7:30, quarter to 8, and then I'll give her milk. And I like consistency. So I give her milk, and what I'll do is I'll turn on her music box. So once she hears that sound and the mood is set in the room, the blinds are closed, the AC is on, you know, she smells her lavender or her eucalyptus or her oil of oregano. She knows it's bedtime. She hears a song. She knows it's a boring song every night. She knows it's time for bed. It's time to wind down. It's time to be calm. So let me just turn this off because she must be so confused right now. So what I wanted to show you guys, that's a bedtime routine, and then she'll sleep. And Remi is a really good sleeper. She'll sleep until about 6:45. So when she was waking up earlier than what I wanted her to wake up at, so this is what I would do when she was a younger baby. So if Remi woke up at 3 o'clock, I would go in, I would check on her, make sure that she was okay, that it wasn't, you know, life or death. And then I would give her milk, and I would just make each time, if it's repetitive waking up at 3 o'clock, lessen the milk, lessen it until it becomes water, until it becomes nothing. And I just found that she just didn't want to be waking up for water. It was more of a comfort thing. One of the other things that I do is in her diaper, I put a diaper liner, because I found that for her sleeping 10, 11 hours, the wee wee would go everywhere, and I don't want my child sleeping in wee wee. So it almost looks like a maxi pad. Let me do this. So this is it. Just looks like a big maxi pad, and it'll just absorb any of the extra wee wee so that she still feels dry and she's not all wetty on her bed, on the PJs, and she will give me that full amount of sleep. I tried not to pick her up, so if she does fuss throughout the night, I try not to pick her up. I try to just comfort her there, reposition her, put her blanket on her, and just pat her to sleep. And babies have different cries for different things. They cry if they're hurt, it's one cry. They cry if they're spoiled, it's another cry. They'll cry if it's different cries. So as a mom, you will know, okay, she just wants me to pick her up. But I don't want her to get used to me coming in there in the night and doing that whole hugs up, and because I want her to be able to turn her sleep cycle over on her own. I want her to be able to fall asleep on her own without the patting, without the hushing, without me being there, without the milk. I want her to be able to say, okay, this is bedtime. Well, maybe the music box. Once she hears that music box, she knows it's sleep time. So yeah, those are some of the things. My lights are on a timer. It's 5:30. Okay, so the other day I decided, you know, if something happens to my kids, I want to know where everything is. I don't want to have some things upstairs, some things downstairs, some things in Remi's room, some things in Levi's room. So when I'm talking about some things, I mean, if one of them busts a fever, I have this crate here, and I'm going to show you all the different things that I have in the crate. And I think some of the things are really cool that you can get them too. So I have a thermometer here. So this one has a air attachment for the head, so you can check the fever. Nope, regular. That's gonna annoy me on the floor. I need to get that. So we have a thermometer. I have a booger sucker. So if bust a fever, something is wrong, you know, I can fix it. So what I will do is I have a few nasal sprays in here. This one I've been using of late, HydroSense. I put links to all of these things in the description. So what I'll do is I'll spray the saline up the nose first. Little Remedies has a saline. This one is available in the pharmacies here in Jamaica. Spray the saline up. Suck the booger down. And then I have the old time one. For the chest area now, I have a few of the rubs, eucalyptus rubs. I have this too. I guess this is more for Levi. Oh, I'm obsessed with picking booger. And then if you see a big one, kind of Levi, put it on it. Just joking. Another booger sucker. And then these, I have not tried these yet, but I saw them on the shelf when I went into Target and I thought these were great. So these are vapor bath bombs. I thought this was such a good idea. Can you see that? Yeah, I thought this was such a great idea. And then I have the Vicks Vapor Steam. I do have a little humidifier, dehumidifier, it lets off steam thing in Remi's room. And some of the things that I put in there will be in her, what's this, a humidifier, dehumidifier? Mister, whatever. I have eucalyptus oil by Benjamin's. Benjamin's, I think you need to sponsor me. I really think you need to sponsor me. Let's stop calling the name. Eucalyptus, and very strange, I know, because your room is going to smell like a baked ham. Oregano oil. Now, what oregano oil does is it gets rid of bacteria. I'm sure you've heard of people like ingesting oregano. There's an ingestible one. This one is for essence. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, you know, but I sound really good saying it. Anyway, so oregano oil now. Runway all dope and vampire out of your chest. This one now, I just got this the other day. This is a protective blend of oils, and right now we'll be putting this in the humidifier, like, I guess because, you know, the whole coronavirus is going on, so just want to keep the air fresh and clean and bacteria free. So this is a On Guard one. I'm sure it has what things in there to run with up and vampire as well. Wild orange peel, as we know, orange is vitamin C. Clove bud, that's for the duppy. Cinnamon leaf, that's for the vampire. Cinnamon bark, eucalyptus leaf, rosemary leaf. You know, you see people doing the rosemary smudges all over the place. Just get oregano. All baths for children. So sometimes if I'm like in the room, she's being fussy, I don't have time to set up the humidifier, but I hear stuffiness, I'll take the all bath oil and just, you know, like how the Catholics do it. Lavender oil as well. This is not if she's sick. This is more if she's fussy or, you know, I really need her to wind down. I'll do the Catholic thing as well, or I can put it in her humidifier. Vicks Baby Rub. I like this. It tends to be a little harsh on the skin, so this on the foot bottom. Ooh, careful. You see, with a wiggle worm, I have to carefully. So I put this on her foot bottom, quick, and then put on the onesie. This I love. So I got this from Cosmic Woman out here in Jamaica, and this is a Mucus Flush. So if either of my kids aren't feeling well, I give them like a nice little massage, and this is not overpowering at all. I mean, you can tell it has like eucalyptus. It's not overpowering at all. I love everything that Ramona has. Ramona actually, she helped me with getting pregnant with Remi when I saw that my timeline for a summer baby was fast approaching and I was not pregnant. I linked Ramona and we just did a few things like, you know, cleanse and, you know, get the tubes all ready and get the womb ready and multivitamins. I didn't even finish my month's supply of vitamins, and then I was pregnant with a girl right in August. I had my baby summer. I mean, it's better than that. And then the last thing I have in here, which was the last thing I bought, which I think is absolutely great. This is a personal humidifier. Levi broke it. This is like 2 weeks old and Levi has broken it. So the other day, Remi had the little sniffles. So it plugs in and you have these pods that have sterile water in them. But I figured it out. You don't have to rebuy these. You just fill this up with cool boiled water and fill it back in. So you don't have to keep buying these. All right, back to regular schedule programming. So with this one now, I just drop a few drops of eucalyptus right here. Plug this in and it lets out that nice steam. So Remi actually kind of, well, you know what, she liked to bite this. And she was breathing in all that nice steam. So, you know, she just loosened up all the boogers. And then I just keep everything here in a crate. I got this on Amazon. I'll put a link to most of the things. So I keep this in Remi's bathroom. If Levi busts a fever, I run and grab this. All medications are downstairs. So, but these are the things that I will need to remedy the symptoms. Clear this off right there. The other crate that I have, let me make space, is my bus head crate. So this I keep in Levi's room. We needed it just today. Not for a bus head, thank God. So I have rubbing alcohol from, so glad this isn't Benjamin's. No, I'm just joking. It's another Jamaican brand though. Rubbing alcohol. Now, rubbing alcohol is very harsh and that's very, very mean. And I'm trying to keep while I'm cussing. Very, very mean of you to put alcohol on a child's wound. So, Band-Aid solution is absolutely amazing. So this doesn't burn any at all. When I come to Levi and I have this in my hand, he doesn't give me like the whole, you know, Q-tips and cotton, a little baggy. So I would use the cotton Band-Aid solution on the cotton. This stuff is great. This is cold spray. So Levi does not like for me to ice anything or use an ice pack. If the skin is not broken, I just spray this and it sprays cold air. So Coco's, not a scratch because if it has not broken the skin, you can use that. Benjamin's calamine lotion. I had used this in one of my previous videos for my DIY spot treatment. I really have to shake this stuff up really good. Benjamin's calamine. This should actually be in the other crate. So this chloroseptic spray should be with the other cool stuff. I have a bandage. I have lots of tape here. I'm not sure why I have so much. I think it came in a pack 3 for 1. I guess it's tape on the gauze. We have gauze here. I have alcohol prep pads. Hand sanitizer with the glitter, because right now you can't get any other kind of hand sanitizer in the whole world. Arnica. I'm sure I've told you guys before about the little arnica tablets. It helps with bruising and swelling, injuries and stuff like that, muscle pain and stiffness. So what you can do is, if there's a bust head or any injury, I feel like Levi lives on arnica. Arnica internally, and then you rub arnica cream on top. Again, make sure that the skin is not broken. Got some band-aids, Hulk, Spider-Man, wet wipes, triple antibiotic ointment. So this or Neosporin. I have this from when he busted his head in Canada. Wound seal. I've never used this before, and I hope I will never have to use it. I guess this is for like a big gushing wound, and you just sprinkle it on there. I hope I never have to use this. And then when Levi had the bust head and he really wanted to go swimming, like he was carrying on about going and swimming in Papa's pool, I bought these Tegaderm band-aids. So they're just big clear pieces of band-aid tape, so it would keep his stitches dry and stuff like that. And I keep this crate in Levi's room, and like today when something happened, I just heard Sean, Jodi, and you can hear in the voice when you know it is a cut or a scrape. Ran upstairs, grabbed this crate, head downstairs to attend to Levi, and I let everybody in the house know what is in each crate and where it is kept. And right now I'm going to pack everything back and put them where they need to go, so that when you need them, you know exactly where they are. When you use or finish something, replace it. And this will help, especially if you have like an upstairs downstairs house, you know exactly where everything is. I don't know, I like to save my money and spend it on shoes. So to me, to buy 2 things of rubbing alcohol, 1 for upstairs, 1 for downstairs, 2 bandage, 1 for upstairs, 1 for downstairs, just run for the thing upstairs quickly and bring the crate down and address the child in the kitchen. So yeah, I keep everything in one place and I keep everything together. And I don't know if you've gotten from my videos, I'm a little crazy, very like, I don't want to say OCD. I like things in a certain place. So if something happens or I'm away and somebody calls me and says, where is the so-and-so, I can tell you exactly where it is, like down to the step. So yeah, and it is actually approaching Remi's dinner time. So I'm gonna pack all this stuff up. And yeah, I just wanted to show you what I do for Remi in the evenings and her little bedtime routine. And I know sometimes it's hard being a new mom with a baby, but it does get older. It does get easier as a child gets older and they start working their way into their natural routine. And you know what? It's not the cry out method, but if you don't run into your child right away, that kind of helps. I did that with both kids. So if they were crying, I walked to them at all times. I didn't run to them. Unless you hear that blood curdling cry where you know something is wrong. I walked over to them because I didn't want them to feel like, Mom, get in here. Right now, it's more like, let me see if I can soothe myself. What's wrong here? Let me see if I can solve it. You know, oh, the woman is here. Okay, great. Finally, what was I crying for again? Okay, let me go back to sleep or let me go and play. You know, so I try not to like run into them, you know, and I very soothing talks, lots of songs and singing and stuff in crates. Alright guys, that's it for this week. Drop a comment below and tell me what mom related videos would you like me to do or try and do without Remi crying. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comments below.